Alright, so go back to the historical layer. We're on the county mapping site doing a little bit of research on this area. This is actually a huge public park, and there looks like there were some old structures. And once you go back to what it looks like now, this is, what year is this? 1941. And so there's still something there. There's still a little bit of the old pond left. And what we're going to do, once you scroll up a little bit, is we're going to come park right here, work our way down along this tree line, which was there back in the 40s as well. There looks like to be a kind of a gully right here. And then two of us are going to go over to this tree line, go south. One of us is going to come down here. We're going to meet here and then decide what we're going to do about going and hunting that area that looks like it used to be an old farmstead. Alright, High Plains Prospectors here. Scrap iron, Tyler. Don't do a whole lot of park metal detecting anymore, but in this situation, there's some old, looks to be like an old, on the historical maps, an old farmstead maybe, and we've located it. It's in this park that literally takes up an entire mile section, and part of it used to actually be part of an Indian reservation way back when in the 1800s, and we're going to go hunt it, see if we can find anything. First we got to kind of work our way down through this little brushy area, but we all kind of got sidetracked working our way from the truck. So we're going to head that way. Trying to pull everybody away so we can get down here and get to our spot. It's proving to be kind of difficult. Well, I walked about 10 feet from when we entered and dug this up. It was a really good signal. I was excited at first because it kind of looked like silver, but it's a clad dime. So, and then Tyler, you found what, a penny?
Just a penny.
Modern one?
Yep, 79.
Keep looking. Alright, so right now we just entered the park, or just kind of exiting the common area of the park, coming down here into the woods. And this is that old tree line you can see here. There's pretty large trees in it. So it's been here a while. We're going to kind of scatter throughout here and metal detect around it, see if we can find anything. Not a lot of junk, so that's good. Scrap iron hollered at me here. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what it was about.
An old, probably 40s model. Basically almost a whole car at this point. This looks like that little creek that we were going to come down. It's a little deeper in here, so we're going to hit this area a little bit. See if we can scare anything up. Alright, scrap iron found a quarter, it looks like. Clad. I think it's a clad quarter, but we found a few clad coins. 84, so not old, but we're getting up a little closer to where we suspect that farmstead used to be. I know. Not a lot of people come out. I mean, there's not a lot of junk, really. It's kind of strange that you're finding random clad coins. Alright, we'll keep on. I come across a signal here, and this is either a aluminum can or a small coin spill, or aluminum can. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum can. The reason why is I can tell it's a big target because it's hitting in a large area. Over here, all the way up here. And then when I raise my coil, a foot or so off the ground, it still rings. So that means it's a big target, and it's kind of bouncing a lot. It's bouncing up from high tones down to mid and low tones. And irregular shaped aluminum cans typically do that. So I'm going to dig it just to make sure, and we'll see if I'm right. And what did I come up with? Like a 1990s Diet Pepsi can. So it's a good way to tell. Big target, lift your coil up off the ground about a foot or so, and if it's bouncing around, you're getting a good strong signal combined with some erratic mid and low tones. It's probably a can. Alright, Tyler just called me over here, said he got a coin, and it looks like it's another clad quarter. It's so strange we're finding so much clad out here, but hardly any junk. It's probably because this is a riding field. People are riding horses in here and bouncing around, probably losing coins and stuff out of their pockets. Well, at least we're finding something. Alright, so we worked our way back through here, come to this little grove of trees. It's just totally overgrown. And come up on this old structure. I'm not sure what this used to be. It looks like the city may have fenced it off or something. But it's got old rock walls. Looks like it's probably been rebuilt once or twice since its original, or at least somebody's come in and reinforced it. Wow, I wonder what that is. Have to poke around it, see if we find anything. We are down in the thick of things, and this is sometimes what you got to do to find treasure. But you can see some old trees that were cut off there a long time ago. There's that old, looks like what goes into the cellar of this old house. This is all fenced in. We're not going to be able to go in there, but you know, it's obviously an old structure, so you know, might be able to find some relics or coins or some old jewelry or something out here. Only been going at it for about an hour or so. We're going to keep going. We just found the structure. As you can tell, it's going to take us a while to work our way through all these little crevices and whatnot we got to try to get into. Stay tuned. And this is rough going. Oh, it's a little smaller. I'm going to get down on my hands. Maybe. This looks like it might have been the walkway up to the house. So. It's kind of a target right there. It's not ringing gray. We may come back to it. Poke around a little further up in here. Kind of duck walking in here. It's kind of a nickel tone. Up in here. It's a nice old tree. Kind of poke around the edges of where I can fit my coil. Let's see if I can crawl in a little further. Boy, that's tough. What happens if I get a target in there? Pretty good one. Let me go up a little further. You can see this is, I think, the brick walkway. Came right through here, so I'm going to poke around in here a little bit, see if I can find anything. I am tucked way back up in here. You can see the old structure. And I have a virtual ceiling over the top of me, as well as a large branch I should be careful of. Alright, I'm going to have to shut the camera off here. Alright, I got a target. This is one that was under that brick. It's like an old paver brick, and it's kind of dark in here. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's right there. What is that? Shut my metal detector up. I don't know what that is. Smoked shell, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to get out in the light, clean it up. Be a container or something. It's pretty heavy, whatever it is. It's interesting. Come back to that. Prospectors here, doing a little metal detecting. Kind of near this old homestead that we were near earlier. Probably been at it for about an hour and a half, hour, 45 minutes, and haven't really found a whole lot. Found some clad. Found some, a lot of pull tabs. A lot of parties out in this area, but we found this pond. It's dried up, kind of hitting the bottom of it. And then we've found this hedgerow, which, if you can see, those hedge trees are enormous. Those are really old hedge trees. They've been here for a long, long time. I'm going to guess probably a couple hundred years even, maybe. Been here a long time. And so I'm going to hit around these a little bit, see if we can find anything. Haven't had a lot of luck, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that we can find something worth showing. Alright, actually didn't get this dig, but we're just walking along this field on the way back to the truck and found an old Boy Scout neckerchief holder. It's probably like the 4th or 5th or 6th one maybe we found. It's neat. What's that reading? A couple seconds later here on the way back to the car still. Got a really good, like an 85 reading. Be over here some more. While I'm at it, I've been wanting to show this little pro pointer holder that we have. We actually sell these online. These things are really slick. You have your pro pointer right there, ready when you need it. You're down on a hole. Oh, and it's a coin. I don't think it's old. Clad. Nah, it's just a penny. It is a 81. Not old. Oh well. Scrap iron's dumping out the last of his fines pouch. We found a lot of stuff today, but not a lot of valuable stuff. Quite a bit of clad. Got probably a couple bucks there. I got like 12 cents. I think the neatest thing I found today was this Boy Scout neckerchief holder. One other thing that I found, and I think, I don't know if I should open it or not, but it's like a glass vial with what I think is a brass or a copper top on it. And it says Revlon Corp, made in the USA. But I'm really not sure what's in it or what it held at one time. So if anybody knows, give us a comment. Tyler found a bunch of clad as well. Old lock. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was an interesting place to hunt though. We'll probably end up going back. Didn't find a lot, but we found a lot of old stuff, so that means that there's a good chance there could be some coins or something floating around there.